When Sean Carney graduated high school, there was a fork in the road. One path led to education, the other to engineering like his father. After several years working as an engineer, he realized he wanted to take his skills for design and bring them to students. He has been teaching at Owego for 4 years, and he loves being able to give students the tools and knowledge to work toward a career and get hands-on experience.
I always touch on that. If we're learning something new, I always go back and say, hey, just a little tip, like if you're interested in this stuff, here are the careers that are associated with that. I want kids to build not only like a core knowledge of calculations are awesome, right? And sizing the right beam or column to hold that load is important in this industry. But I also want them to come back and say, like, I'm interested in this, where can I go from here, right? Gathering that knowledge together. I want them to incorporate skills. I went out and graduated with an engineering degree, and I went out in the workforce and worked for the state for a couple years as an engineer. We built houses from the ground up. We built commercial buildings from the ground up. And that experience sort of led me back into education. Just the training aspect of things I really enjoyed, like taking a newer person and kind of saying, like, all right, come on, I'll show you the ropes. I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you how to model that. I'll show you how to keep tabs on your subcontractors. I'll teach you this, I'll teach you that. The kids as a whole at Owego, and I'm spoiled, right? I've only taught at Owego. I haven't had that like district to district comparison yet, but that was my one concern with starting with education is like, am I able to engage kids in a way that fosters that learning, right? That was my one big fear of like, oh, maybe I'm not made out for that. But I mean, my first year here, I had great groups of kids, and they only get better year after year. And this class that you saw today, they're my babies. I had them last year as freshmen. They're generally all sophomores at this point. So like we have an awesome relationship between the students and myself. And they're not afraid to ask questions when they're confused. And that's part of the challenge of teaching is like creating that environment where kids are not afraid to be wrong.